It's time to go motor racing. We're in 10th. Mum, get the camera. We've crashed.
Let's have a look at
Mum, put the camera away. Yeah, I think I take an ERS penalty here. So what I think we do is we take it, use it for practice 1, or use it for qualifying the fresh one. I guess we could use it for... I'll use it for quali, and then take it out for the main race. Now, because of the penalties, if I make it to Q3 with any drivers, is the plan just to, like, not send them out, just to save the parts? Although I think it's only 5 place penalties will be taken for these ERS units. So it's not actually that disastrous. They say that this track is Monaco without the barriers. I'm going to hope for our sakes it's not Monaco without the barriers. I don't want to see us crashing. Last year, did we... I don't say last year, did we do this race? We did do this race last year. It was the worst race of the season. Our drivers hit each other, and I think I fast-forwarded the whole race. Okay, first laps here of Q1. This is going to be our first time to see how good are we.
Let's go in.
How good are we? Albon faster than Russell per share? Not faster than Russell. I think I found us a gap there. I think I found us a gap. As long as no one comes out here as we're going out. There's a red flag. There's a red flag. Who's had a moment? Who's just ruined my plan? Who is it?
Look, here we head into turn 2. And ends up making contact with the barrier. And I imagine their confidence will have taken And look at the team there. They all knew what that moment meant.
Wasn't great for him, was it? Okay, hear me out here. I mean, Albon doesn't matter. Pacher's lost 2% on those tyres. I think we send Pacher out again here, but I already thought we'd finish ahead of the guys behind us. So there is a part of me thinks, do we even need to go out again? Piastri's out. Everyone else is going out. Albon doesn't need to go out. In Albon, we trust. Right, Pacher on used tyres. This is a bit of a gamble. Is Teo going quicker? No. No, he's not. Is Yuki the okay, so Yuki's behind. Zhou's the car in front. Danny Rick's behind. And Bottas is in the middle. Right. Okay, Zhou's going to be the first to cross the line. Pacher did go faster in Sector 2. Is Zhou going to improve enough to demote Teo? No. Is Teo going to improve? No. Bottas and Yuki go around the last 2 corners. Bottas will cross the line first. He is going quicker at a slower Sector 2. He improves, but not enough. Yuki crosses the line. He doesn't improve. Zhou's done. Danny Rick is the only person who can knock me down here. Should I be nervous? I don't think so. He did improve in Sector 2, but surely not enough. No. Okay, we're through. Everything's fine. It was never in doubt. So we will be taking those grid penalties, but we can still qualify as high as we can. And saving those tyres is useful. Good lap for Albon. Does Albon need a fresh set of softs here, or do I save his tyres again? Could we save them? I don't feel like he's a surefire thing with that time. That is my only concern. Teo is hopefully going to be fine. Who's coming out the pits? As Verstappen got blocked again there. Norris might have just blocked Verstappen big time. Oh, Verstappen might have been mudded, chat. Verstappen might be out in Q2. We've still got to get past Lando ourselves, though. So let's not get too giddy and gleeful just yet. Although Magnussen's getting held up a little bit there. It's not a great part of the track to be catching up to Lando. Okay, that's fine. It's clean air for the rest of the lap for Albon. I'm hoping Pacher is going to catch Albon on the little straight to kick off Sector 3. Albon, purple Sector 1. Chat, hold the phone. He's cooking. Oh, okay, that's really good for Teo as well. Really, really good for Teo. Purple sector for Albon. Not everyone is on track right now, by the way. Lots of people have already just set their times for the session. Where's Albon going to end up here? He crosses the line. He goes 7th. Can Bashir get through as well?
That's P7.
Massive, lads.
Go in lap. Go switch in lap.
Massive.
Okay.
Verstappen, I think, has just scraped through as well. Actually, Ocon is on a flying lap. Lando's on a flying lap. Gasly's on a flying lap. The Alpines went out late here. But they have got a lot of work to do if they want to make anything happen here. Is Verstappen going to get demoted? Ocon did have a better sector too. What can he do? He can't improve enough. Norris and Gasly are going to struggle, I think, here. Although Gasly's got clean air. We're through to Q3 with both drivers. But is Verstappen going to hold on? Gasly had a great first sector. Norris went green sector 1 as well. Need a 7/10 improvement, though, here. Either of these drivers. Gasly can't improve his time. Lando, last driver to cross. Last man to cross. What can he do? Can he demote Verstappen? No, he can't. No, he cannot. Verstappen scrapes through. And on the prediction, 2 cars into Q3 wins. 2 cars into Q3. Shout out to the believers out there. I have to take out the ERS parts before the race, not now. Why do we have penalties? We took penalties to take excessive ERS units for the season. So there's a limit on 3. We've taken our 4ths here because this is not going to be a great track for us. And there's a lot of high-speed circuits coming up where it would be beneficial not to have penalties and to be scoring highly. Right, times here. 1:14.7. That's really quick. That's really quick. I mean, that's 7 times faster than Bashir. Was that on used tyres for Albon? I think they're only slightly more used. I mean, Albon has... Max has gone a second faster. So that does really take the shine off things. But there's performance in our car. We're now going to strap on our fresh tyres for one last run at the end of the session. Okay, Russell's going off up the road, but hopefully he will be out the way for our lap. Max is leaving very... Is he leaving late? No, he's leaving in plenty of time, actually. Perez is coming out here. Perez might block us. We might get mega unlucky with Perez. Is he going to block Leclerc? He's blocked Leclerc. Is Albon going to get caught in this? Leclerc's probably just had his one chance at a good lap mudded there. It's not any better for us, though. We've almost certainly lost a couple of attempts there. These are fresh tyres, though. Are we going to get past Perez here? Okay, that's a better pass. Is it Stroll here coming up to the back of Russell as well? This track is so narrow and so windy. I feel like we're going to struggle in race conditions through these areas to keep up with cars, then attack them the higher speed bits. What are our sector times looking like? Albon orange in both sectors. Albon is not going to improve, I don't think. Bashir, though, is improving. He is cooking. Disappointing for Albon because he got blocked. But Teo could still make something happen here. Teo could still make something happen here. Albon does cross the line, doesn't improve. Teo improves a little bit. Improves a little bit. The Red Bulls, I think, are they the only cars that are left on flying laps here? Oh, Sainz is and Magnussen is. Do I need to fear Kevin Magnussen here? He has gone green in Sector 1. This track isn't a good track for us, qualify 6th. I mean, to be fair, we're using fresh ERS units, whereas other people are probably using used ones. For the actual race, when I put in the used ones, it's not going to be good. And also, we are taking penalties here, because we should be quicker at the high-speed circuits. 6th and 8th here. It's not quite the 3rd and... Was it 3rd and 5th we got at Silverstone for the sprint race? But we can make that work. We're taking penalties. We're going to be starting further back, but... Points is definitely possible from this position. Chat, I might be cooking too hard here, so apologies if I am. But what if I do soft, hard instead. Because my concern is if I go on the softs at the end and can't get past people, I'm just burning the tyres. Whereas if I go soft, I can maybe pit a little bit earlier, and there's a chance of a pretty powerful undercut there to minimise the traffic we encounter before our third stint. Enjoying this F1 Manager video? Want to play it yourself? I have teamed up with Fanatical using the link f1m.workthere.space in your web browser. You can get a mighty fine discount and also help support the channel. Okay, chat, we're going motor racing. It's the Hungaroring. Drama happens here. We're a long way back. We are at the back. Last year at this circuit, my head and heart weren't in it. It was a write-off weekend. If we want to get anything this weekend, it's a very, very different scenario. There are some hard runners, there are some medium runners, there are lots of soft runners as well. But the people we're going to need to get by for points are mostly, dare I say, mostly not on the soft, which works good for us. There's a crash. There's a crash. Who's hit who? Zhou's out. It's a red flag. There's a red flag. We got a VSC there, but not an actual safety car. There was a VSC for half a second. Was it Danny? Ah, why have they red flagged the session there? Why was that a red flag? Anyone getting deja vu? I'm getting deja vu. Nothing changes here. No one's going to have changed their tyres either. It's lights out and away we go again. The only difference is we're on lap 3 now, which makes the soft hards less marginal. Basher's lost a spot early. Not what we want to hear. No crashes, please, lads. No more crashes in this race. It's a bit annoying that the crash that happened with cars behind us, so we didn't even gain any places, did we? AlphaTauri, why are they here? Why are AlphaTauri here? Okay, yellow flag. Who's had a moment now? Who's had a moment now? This isn't a little moment as well. One of the... It's Perez. Perez is off! Perez is off! What happened here? He's just lost it. He's lucky he's not hit the wall like Piastri did in quali. Is there a safety car? No. No, there's not. He's back on track. Oh, Alex. Alex really wants to go motor racing. He's got very high confidence. I'll back him. I'll back him. I'll back Alexander Albon. Our acceleration being the third best on the grid is going to come up trumps in some of these low corner sections. And I think especially the run out into the start finish. Albon's making moves, by the way. He's already up to 11th. This is where Basher and his great defending and awful overtaking could be problematic for us. What's the sign next to Perez? Fastest lap.
As I try to race anyone, I just have no shot.
I know, mate. I know. You complain about that a lot. It's all to play for, Alex. Might be able to have a go on him here. Hards v the softs is a big performance deficit. Up the inside. Up the inside. It's going to be the outside for this next corner, but then the inside for the one following. Where's the detection point for DRS here? This might actually work out for us. We are low in the pack, though. Does Albon have DRS? Oh, he does. See you later. Everyone wave to Gasly. I realise I'm waving to myself here from this camera angle. Albon's up a spot. Basher has got both McLarens to deal with. Annoyingly, Piastri, who's directly in front, is also on the softs. So he's not as easy just to get by. There's a yellow flag. There's a yellow flag. Who's had a moment? Alex! Alex! That's how I feel too, mate. That's how I feel too. It's how I feel. I mean, we're still ahead of... We're not even ahead of Perez. I'm not giving him 10 million. 8 million at a push. Maybe if I negotiate with him after this race, his demands will be more reasonable. He's lost 10 seconds. That is very make-upable across 60 laps. And I'm not just huffing. I might be huffing in a second. Teo, what's happened to you, mate? Teo's got a penalty. What's happening? We either have a good race or we have a terrible race. There is no middle ground.
Oh, that's obviously far from intentional, but there was contact. And they'll have to
I'm
pick
in so
themselves
much
up after
pain.
that.
It's like Spain all over again. It's like Spain all over again. I mean, whilst our positions are bad, there is a big DRS train and a lot of runners in the middle on these hard tyres who are going to be slowing down other people. I'm looking at Magnussen and the train behind him. That has Gasly and then Norris. We're on such different strategies to those other teams. This might still be salvageable because we save tyres in quali.
There's a yellow flag now.
What's happened now? Is this us? It's not us. It's not us. Hallelujah. What happened? Does that even count as a crash? Lewis, less of that. My mum watches the streams, mate. She won't let you come round for tea anymore. Right. The pack is getting a bit more spread due to all the incidents. Okay, one more lap, then we're pitting. Albon in 16th, Bechet in 15th. A few of the soft runners are pitting now. But no one has gone soft yet. Hamilton's gone on to hards. Okay, Albon, you're pitting this lap. Bechet, you're going to pit next lap. We're going to fix your front nose as well, but you have got the time penalty to serve. Now, I'd ideally like to pit Teo this lap, but because he's got to fix his nose and serve a time penalty, he's staying out a lap longer to think about what he's done. I'll be honest, this race hasn't gone great so far, but you know what I think would really get our spirits back up? It'd be the DHL Ultras to get behind the lads and for us to put in a stonking pit stop. I want a 1.8 something. That's good enough. That's good enough for me. Love that. Leclerc's out on soft still, chat. Is anyone else getting PTSD? I'm thinking back to Silverstone. I remember Silverstone. They're keeping him out again. Surely they're not mudding him twice in a row by prioritising signs. I say that like Bechet's not on the same tyre wear. Completely different situations. There's so many time penalties, by the way. Stroll's coming into the pits. Sainz is on hards. What tyre is everyone coming out? Hards. Hards. Hards everywhere. Everyone is hard. And we're out here soft. Right. Can it... He's so... Why is the pit lane so long? Why is it so long?
Go, push.
I'm getting bored and waiting for it to be done. Come on. Get finished already. Right. Oh, the penalty. He's on edge. The Ultra is ready. Don't touch the car! Okay, we waited our time. Good penalty servage. You knows. Get it on. It was never going to be a good stop. 13 seconds feels sad. Clean air, though. Clean air. They didn't change Bechet's tyres! Chat, I definitely changed his tyres. I definitely changed... Why wouldn't they change his tyres when I pit him? Right, Teo, we've changed the plan. You're coming in for hards. Now Leclerc's pitted. Oh, what an absolute unmitigated disaster for Teo. The worst thing is I feel like Albon can still score points. All right, big stop here, lads, for the Ultras. I want a 1.8. It'll do. It's not fantastic, but it will do. What's that for the day? That's going to be like 7th. I'll tell you, you know what? Small dub. Chat, do we just retire Teo to save the engine components? He's already using kind of crappy ones. The suspension's damaged too. I might... Oh, there's a safety car now! Why? That's good. We don't retire him now. We don't retire him now. Wait. Is that Perez? It's Perez. Ah. That's... Yeah. Well, Perez has said nowhere to go there. He's just hit him. Shout out to the believers on the safety car, by the way. This actually now works out quite well for Alex on fresh softs, I realise. And Perez gets a 5-second... Perez is out with a penalty. Zhou's out, so no... We're climbing. I think it's too soon for a lot of these guys on the hards to pit. A lot of the people who haven't pitted yet, I don't think... Maybe they can pit, but it mucks up their strategies a bit. Okay, they're taking the free stops. But they're all coming out on hards again. That's not good for them. Is this a safety car or a slowly car? Hurry up the car! Okay, we're going green. We're going green. Albon, high confidence. Bechet, high confidence. Go for overtakes. Less important, actually, with you, Teo. Albon's our best hope on these softs. Safety car restarts. Madness can happen here. What's going to happen on this one? We've seen a lot of turn 1 incidents. We were discussing retiring Teo. Suddenly, he's in 17th. Oh, an early move for Albon would be nice. An early move for Albon would be nice. Make it stick, son. Make it stick. Do I need to replace Albon next season? I don't think so. I'm not sure on that one. You know what? Great idea. Let's do it now. Let's do it after the race. I can't believe it. I can't believe it.
Clearly unable to take evasive
Is he out as well with that? Is he out?
Yellow ahead, yellow ahead. Yeah.
He can't pit in time. He's got minor damage. Yeah, I agree, mate.
Okay.
I agree. I get it's a game.
Yeah, I'm fine.
I get it's a game. Oh my god.
A lot of relocking.
I can't believe that.
Keep pushing.
I can't. You know what, Danny, I'll get the contract sent to you, mate. It really is the walking wounded, isn't it, this weekend? I can't believe it. I can believe it. This always happens to me. This always happens. It's rigged. This race has been manipulated. I still believe in him.
Okay, copy that.
There's a yellow flag. Safety car. Please give us a safety car now. Multiple cars have crashed. What's happened now? It's this turn again. What's happening here?
And not just one car.
I mean, that's just rude, isn't it? That's just rude. Is it it's Magnussen who's struggling there. Right, ultras. I say ultras. We've got to change your nose here. So it's not an ultras moment. Wait, what's happened there? Are we cheating? What's happened? Have we changed the nose? What happened with the animations? What's happening? I feel like the cutscene playing beforehand messed up all the animations. Did he change the nose? He did. The nose was changed. The front wing was changed there. Right, it's hards to the end for Alexander Albon. As for Bechet, he will be on softs on lap 51. Verstappen has gone soft, medium, hard. It's a bold strategy. Bechet overtakes Bottas. Show me it. Show me
It was
it.
the Williams driver we see there. There's the opening.
We're back. We're so back. Right. Yeah, we pit for softs next lap. Are these guys going on to softs? No, mediums, and mediums there as well. Right, come on, Teo. Come on, my son. It's time to go motor racing. We're in 10th. Mum, get the camera. We've crashed. Let's
have a look at
Mum, put the camera away. Put the camera away. No, it doesn't matter, Mum. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. It was a false alarm. False alarm. I mean, at least Piastri got the penalty. It's the person who asked for me to give a summary. I don't know what to say, but I've seen at least 5 penalties served and given. I mean, when Piastri pits and serves his penalty, Albon will be ahead of him, right? Pache's going on to softs. This is like Royal Rumble with F1 cars. It has got that energy, hasn't it? It has got that energy about it. Now, Teo's going on softs to the end here. He might be able to get some moves done if these guys stay out for a while and have a few more crashes. Mega stop. Oh, how many pit stops have we done today? I feel like I've lost count. Feels like we've done too many. There's been a VSC, a safety car, a red flag, lots of penalties. We've crashed multiple times at this point. Yeah, normally after the streams, I give Harrison a rundown of the street of like the races so he can edit them. I don't know how I'm going to summarise this one. Oh, Pache's up in 13th and Albon's in 15th. Piastri's still got to serve a penalty. Pache's on softs till the end. I'm scared to get excited. I'm getting a little bit excited. We might still get points here. We might still get points. I don't want to get too hopeful because both cars have got angry, flashy messages. Pache's pulling away from Magnussen. Bottas is 7 seconds up the road. We're loving life. We're loving life. Somehow this bit here at the bottom doesn't really surmise anymore, does it, how mad it's been? Now people have served penalties. So Albon 14th.
Yes, we have.
Stroll's crashed. Stroll's... What's happening? Sainz and Stroll have crashed. It's turn 1 again. Have people forgotten how to race? Yeah, I don't know what's happening. I've lost track. Sainz has managed to keep going. Stroll lost a lot of time there. His tyres aren't great now. Neither are Sainz's. Bottas still has to pit. I don't know what's going on. Magnussen's not pit either. I don't know what's going on. Stroll's had so many penalties this race. Like, he's having his own little penalty shootout with himself. I feel like I want this to be a sprint race next year, because what could go wrong? Hulkenberg, by the way, is chasing Pacher on fresher softs, although they're not that much fresher. I think he's pushed really hard to catch up to Teo. Leclerc and Hamilton and Alpine. I forgot that some of the people at the front haven't pitted. Norris still hasn't pitted either. Are these guys going on to softs, presumably? I assume they've got softs. Okay, Ferrari didn't have softs to put Leclerc on, so he's going on to mediums. Hamilton is also going on to mediums. I don't... No, this is silly. Is Magnussen... Oh, Magnussen's not pitted yet. Okay, they're putting Magnussen on softs. He's too far back to worry about. Pacher has got them moved in on Bottas. Bottas, hold up Hulkenberg. Hold him up. Gasly overtook Albon. Gasly's on soft, so to be expected. Bottas, do some defending, mate. Do some defending or crash into him. That would work too at this moment. 12 laps left. We have a point if things don't change. Stroll might have to pit again after his little crash. Or crash into each other. Have an incident there. We've not had enough of those. Chat, where's the thing where you can see events? Chat, look at this. I'm just going to pause there. What's happened today? Well, I'll tell you what's happened. We had a red flag on turn 1. Lots of yellow flags. Where's Stroll's latest time penalty is 5 seconds. Quite a lot's happened today. As Norris still hasn't pitted. Is he just staying out forever? He's lapping at a 1:21 right now. He's lapping 3.5 seconds slower than us. How far up the road is he? 11 seconds. Chat, I don't know what's going on here. I think I have to accept with Pacher, we're only going to catch Hamilton once they all catch up to the back of Stroll and he starts Norris. And he starts slowing them down a bit. Okay, the train is starting behind Norris. And that train includes a Wildland Stroll who's got a penalty to serve. I mean, surely Stroll just crashes into him again. If he doesn't crash into it, it's rigged. Oh. Did anyone else think it was going to happen? Stroll's pitting. Stroll has a penalty to serve as well. Lando's pitting. Surely it's too late to pit now. I mean, Stroll's going to have a penalty. How many laps are left? 7? Are they both going on softs for like a last push? Have they even got softs to put on? Okay, they've got softs for Lando. Stroll. They're changing his nose. He served the penalty. Pache's in 8th. There is a bit of a train around. There's a yellow flag. What's happened now?
Well, honestly, stupid from them.
Have they hit Alex now? Alex has got the penalty.
We've had a crash.
I mean, he's still on the track, so it's not a real crash, but...
Now Alex
Is it Stroll? Is it pissing Stroll again? I hate Lance Stroll.
There, the cars make contact.
I'm going to get a Canada flag and burn it.
Taking a hit with that.
I feel like that is the proportional response to all of this. Now, my apologies to my Canadian brethren. I feel like I need to burn the Canada flag to really express my disdain. I mean, I might as well pit Albon here so he serves the penalty. Burning flags is illegal. I don't care what's legal and not legal. I was drinking alcohol age 16 without a carvery. I'm not watching it for the ultras because we've served a penalty, so it's completely redundant. But we have now been lapped. So we've served the penalty, so that's good. Bashir is in 8th. He's in his own little world, just vibing away. Is Ocon... Wait, what's happening with Ocon here? Ocon and Sainz are battling. Is Ocon... Bashir's tyres should be fine. I mean, everyone's tyres should be fine here. Unless there's a crash in the last bit here, this is just going to end like this, I think. I'm afraid to say. Is Norris catching us quickly here? Oh, my word. He is full sending it. Teo, it's me. Yeah, this might not be good for you, mate, but there is a wild Lando Norris going quite quickly. He's going very quickly, mate. I'm lying to you. He's going pissing quick. He's catching, mate. I don't know what to tell you. We've got nothing to give you. There's no tyres to use up. Basically, do what you can, but if he has to have you, let him have you. You've got 88 defending. You know what? You've got 88 defending. I've heard that you're the legend, mate, of defending. I've heard that you're the best defender in the world. That Pep Guardiola wanted to sign. You got 93 defending with your current confidence. I want you to park it on every curb. Just defend like you've never defended before, son. They're going to be calling you up to the French national team at this rate. It's great defending so far by the lad. Give him credit. His tyres are about to fall off a cliff. I'm going to use the fuel on the straight. We've got one more lap for you to defend, mate. It's not looking good. He's probably going to do you with DRS. If you stay ahead of him, I'll get you all the baguettes you want. All of them. He's got 75% tyre wear. Just don't crash into him. I think he heard me. I think he actually listened to me. Chase him, mate. Have him. Never. NT. You know, he's gone. He's got... Leave it, mate. He's not worth it. He's not worth it. Hulkenberg won't catch us as long as you don't get a puncture. Max Verstappen wins. I don't care. We're here for 9th. I mean, Pacher, great points. It's a smashing 2 points for the lad. Just don't lock up here. Don't look up here. Job's done. We take that. It was eventful. I don't know if in a good way or a bad way. A safety car kind of saved our race. And some decent racing by Teo. Love that. Look, you might think Albon had a bad race. He was still 27 seconds ahead of Danny Ricciardo. So criticise Alex all you want. He could be Danny Rick. I mean, he's made up 8 places there. That's gone under the radar with his 3 pit stops, hasn't it? That's not bad. Ocon did hold on for 4th. Ocon did hold on for 4th, which is a bit annoying because that means in the constructors, well, Alpine gain on us a little. I mean, we've got a bit of a cushion to them after Silverstone, I suppose, but it's not ideal.